You just record for
So,
yourself.
so,
So
you know,
tell
I've been
me.
dealing with skin problems for the last 3 years. And it became to where it started with the redness and the flushing, and then it started with acne, and I tried homeopathy. And with homeopathy, what happened was it was making me break out like crazy, like nasty, pussy. It was disgusting. And I would go visit my family, and of course, my family would be like, "Oh my God, what is this? What is this? What happened to you?" You know, and everybody's always so self conscious. And then my uncle goes, "Oh, she used to be the most beautiful one in the family. What happened?" Right? And it's these kinds of things that, make us more self conscious. And women can hide it, yeah, with makeup, but how much makeup are you going to slap on? And it makes it worse. Okay. And I did that for 3 years. And there were days that I had that were just wonderful. But then there were days like I would sleep at night and then wake up in the morning. And the first thing that I would think is, oh God, I hope I didn't break out, and I hope it's not red this morning. And so, of course, I went through my cycles for 3 years. Like I said, I tried homeopathy, I tried naturopathy. I mean, no, sorry, I didn't try
Acupuncturist.
naturopathy. I tried acupuncture,
Acupuncture.
and everything worked for 3 months, and that's it. But homeopathy was the worst. But it worked for my dad so well that I thought it would work for me, but mine was a completely different issue.
Because Ayurveda says it is like every person is so unique, so one formula doesn't work for the other
Right.
person, and that's where the Ayurvedic concept and the approach comes in.
Right. So, well, she said, okay, yours is a different issue, and it's more hormonal. So I said, okay, well, that's fine. So she gave me stuff accordingly to that. And I said, okay, great. So I tried it for, oh God, 8 months, but I suffered. I really suffered because every time during my cycle, I would break out again, and it was really, really bad, and we never knew when it was going to get better. So I just gave up. There are times when you just like give up, and you're so sick and tired of it. So then I tried the acupuncture. That lasted for about 3 months. And now I was kind of at a block. So I told my doctor, okay, go ahead and put me on the Accutane because that was our final, thing.
Final
Well,
relief.
this is finally like my second month, and I only have redness, flushing, which I know I'm very pitta in my dosha. but but it's just the redness, and I'd still like to clear that up, but the acne is gone, and that's huge because I wouldn't get out of my house sometimes, like if we had social functions or whatever. I'd try to cover up my face because people, even when I went into my grandmother's funeral, people would be like, "Oh, what happened? What happened? You should do this." And they would keep recommending things. And I knew it was cyclical. I knew it was from the inside. I just didn't know what to do about it. And I've tried so much, and then I kind of just got fed up. You come to a point where you're like, and I started
It is.
Ayurveda. But it had gotten so bad. It was like 12 cysts on top of each other.
Oh my goodness. So believe me, Ayurveda sees this condition in a very different way, because acne is a very external thing, and it's no more like a skin disorder. It's more like a emotional and psychological and a hormonal and a glandular. All these
Everything.
things comes together in the form, even if it's a physical
Yeah.
presence on our body. But this is not only a pitta, this is related with the blood
Kapha.
disorders.
Yeah.
It's a blood and the pitta with the largest organ in the body, which is the skin.
Yeah.
So Ayurveda sees it in a very different way.
Exactly.
I'm
So
glad that you
that was
came
my
to.
last four.
But
This is
you
my. I
came to
wish
the.
I came
and
first to
and every time
Ayurveda.
I have to suffer with this, because every person comes to Ayurveda.
Last.
This is the last destination, one step
Yeah.
before nothing. Okay, there is no chance.
Yeah.
So I want people to understand that people give it a thought that, oh, there is a natural healing, Ayurvedic way of healing, Ayurvedic way of living the lifestyle, and see where it can take us, for
Right.
any sufferings and the symptoms and the imbalances. There is a very different approach in Ayurveda. So instead of coming to the last moment, I feel like it's our generation needs Ayurveda more than any other generation, with our modern lifestyle and modern way of living the life, and the lifestyle disorders are bringing
Right.
us all this. So I'm glad that you came to Ayurveda Healing Spa. I'm so happy to see you here, and let's see like how I can help you.
Yeah. I would love that. Well, now I've ended up with kidney stones. which I've had an issue with kidney stones like 8 years ago, and they passed. It was no big deal. Okay, they were gone. Um, but now in July, I had a kidney stone. I ended up in the ER, okay, because I was throwing up because of the pain. It can make you
Intense
sick.
pain, yeah.
I passed the stone within an hour after that, but I know it was due to dehydration. Okay, I know my issues, right?
You
But
just don't
the
know how
problem
to
is,
solve
what
it.
do we do about
What
it,
do
right?
we do?
Are we not consistent, and that's my problem. And then when something like this happens, then you're like, okay, I do need to take care of myself, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So now it's about, so July was the last time I had a kidney stone. Now it's about 8 months later, February, and I was having some pain on the right side, and I'm like, oh, I think it's a kidney stone. So I went and got an ultrasound,
But you
X-ray,
said like
whatever.
you are a practitioner also, right?
Right.
So
So here I go again with a kidney stone, and sometimes we're a lot harder
So
and biased
see,
on
this is
ourselves.
exactly the start, like the time, long time back you started having this disorder, the issues. See how your pitta is working, and the more pitta in the body, the more acidosis or acid levels in the
Yes.
body. I don't want to talk about the chemistry here. I
Yeah.
want to talk about our food concepts in Ayurveda, the nutritional values, and how food matters a lot, and how
Yeah.
it takes you to the. If you do not take care at the earliest, how it can take you to the different issues, how it can spread, how
Yeah.
it can go into the deeper levels in the tissues in the body, and
Yeah.
exactly what I'm seeing in you. So
Well, I'll
thank you.
tell you, I don't know what to eat. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what to eat because number one, it's like, nowadays we don't find the time to sit there and cook. I don't like eating Indian early in the morning, okay? So for breakfast or lunch, I'm not a big Indian food eater, right? And so I think the my concern is also what do I eat, and
Okay, so
I want a meal
when I'm
plan as
teaching the
well.
another Ayurvedic workshop on the nutrition and cooking, I really want you to come and join that class with my other clients and other people
Yeah,
in the
I'd love to do
community.
that.
Please do come. I will guide you the ways of living and cooking for a healthy life.
Yeah.
Okay, so so guide me that what are the changes you did for the cystic change. Yeah. So